The art of selling isn't always the easiest job to master. In fact, most people envisage it as simply making and taking calls with angry customers or clients. And it's this part of selling that everyone would rather not do because it can be emotionally draining. If you're an inside salesperson, wouldn't it be great if you could make and take all your calls with happy people? Wouldn't it be better if you could make your interactions with those you speak a happier experience? Our experience in sales has allowed us to devise a handy little tool that doesn't require too much time and allows you to gain control over your accounts. We call it the bucket theory. It's a very simple way to rate or organise your clients based on their habits, your experiences of them, and how well they fit within your business. Let's start with bucket A. Now, of course, you can pause this video to read through our points, but essentially, any client you like working with, know that they want to develop a strong working relationship with your company, and that there is a mutual high level of trust and respect, all go in here. Bucket B is for those who are either on their way to becoming a bucket A client, or the ones who you need to help keep your business ticking over. If you've ever seen the innovation adoption graph of Rogers, bucket B clients and customers would tend to be in the early and late majority. When it comes to the C bucket, well, these are the guys who are simply not the right type of client for you. They spend very little with you, want the most of your time, and to top it off, aren't too hot on paying their invoices either. However, that doesn't mean you dump them, unless you pass them to a suitable competitor or peer who would rate them as A-class clients. Exit strategies for C bucket customers is imperative to ensure a positive experience and a better chance of being recommended in the future by them. Once you've understood how to classify your clients, the next step is to get your client spreadsheet and rank your clients. Once ranked, you can see who you can look to pass out to somebody else, be it a competitor or a colleague, and focus on A, seeing what additional sales you can generate with your A's and B's, but also B, to go looking for more A's and B's to add to your list. One other thing you could do is look at their monthly spend and grade them, where 1 represents those who spend on a monthly basis, 2 are those who spend on a bi-monthly or quarterly basis, and 3 is anything else. This should help you see how much time you're spending with clients who, whilst they may be great to talk to, may not be spending enough with you. It's at this point you have to ask yourself, are you wasting your time and avoiding actually selling, or should you be asking more probing questions to see what else they could be buying from you? Conversely, you may have judged a client as a C customer purely because you just don't get on with them. Look at Richard, for example. When you see he spends on a monthly basis, it's clear there is a disconnect between you and the customer, and that means that you're going to have to put a plan together in order to rescue the relationship. This is a great tool, and we've used it for years, not only for ourselves but for our clients. If you want to understand a little bit more about it, feel free to give us a call. But we'll be releasing little videos like this just to give you a basic understanding of how you can quickly assess your customers and make plans for the next week on how you can easily build your sales. For any other questions or ideas that you may have around some of the things that we've talked about, feel free to call us on the number shown below or reach out to us using our social media pages. Thanks for listening.